would you want to pose to Esther Passaris? Anything. Anything. This is your time to attack her, question her. One thing you'd want to tell her right now to her face.
No, I believe this was a debate for all candidates. And,
but they're not here.
I do not want to attack. No, I'm going to talk about them whether they are here or not. Nobody told them not to come here. So I will address them whether they are here or not.
But for now,
have a sitting governor.
We'll get to them.
No, no, no.
Right,
I'm not going to attack.
Can I do it?
I'm not going to attack Esther Passaris. I did not come here to attack her.
That.
I did not come here to attack her, and I have no interest in attacking her. So you cannot tell me in a debate, I want you to attack Esther Passaris.
No, he asked you to ask me a question.
So, I could ask you a question.
Yes.
You can't force me to ask you a question.
No. But
I want to deal with issues.
Go on.
I want to deal with issues.
I'm going to get to the issues in a bit.
I am going to deal with the issues.
Okay, if Kidero was here, what would you ask him?
Kidero, I would ask many questions, but let me say the three that I would ask him. Kidero was elected in 2013 after he had bankrupted Mumias. And of course, it came out after the elections. And he has spent 4 years doing absolutely nothing, but stealing money, public money, left, right, and center with his cartels. I would ask him, Kidero, why would you want Nairobi residents to be burdened with your incompetence and your looting spree for another 5 years? That's one question I would ask him.
All right.
The second question I would ask him is, Kidero, I heard you today looking for 65 or 69 billion that you claim is owed to the people of Nairobi by the national government. And you'd like the national government to release that, claiming that once that is released, and Esther was supporting Kidero, once that one is released, they would create jobs and infrastructure. Well, under his watch, the Auditor General has documented more than 100 billion lost in land and in actual money. Why would you want the national government to release 69 when you can't account for 100 billion which has been lost under your watch?
By the way, Governor, if you're listening, or Walter Mungare, if you're listening and you want to respond, please do that on our Twitter handles.
They should not be able to respond from outside. If they wanted, they should be here. My friend, you can't give people who decide not to come for debates to be responding from outside. Let them come.
Listen.
No, that's not fair.
If they can't make it here on their own because they're scared of you...
Well, if they're scared of me, they should get out of the way. They should surrender so that I can go and take over City Hall. You can see my boys, they are ready. We are going.
Going where?
So we are going to take over City Hall. So if he has already surrendered, I'm ready to go.
Esther, question for Miguna?
Okay, I want to read something that I picked that Miguna had written in his book. I, please save me from Kibaki. Please don't let me go back to that man. I don't want to go back to Kibaki. Please save me from Kibaki. Raila broke down, cried torrents of tears flowing freely down his cheeks. He was shaking uncontrollably, and it was about 3:30 p.m. on April 6, 2008. Everyone in the room was stunned. Now, I just want to ask you something. Raila, if it wasn't for Raila giving you a job, you would never have been known. The name Miguna Miguna would not even exist. So for me, I want to know, if you have no loyalty for something that was said in private, all right, where you actually were an employee of this person, how can you actually betray somebody? And if you have no loyalty for somebody who basically gave you status, all right, which you never would have had without him, I want to know, how can you actually be trusted by Nairobi residents?
Answer the question.
Has she finished her question?
Yes, yes.
First of all, Jeff, this was 1986, November 13th, 1987. That is November 1987. All right?
Yeah, is that you in the picture?
That is me in the picture at the University of Nairobi. I was a student leader, and I was in the headline in 1987 when Raila was in detention. My friend here, who is my age, was nowhere. What was she doing in 1987? I was fighting for multi-party democracy in 1987. She's my age. She was hiding under the bed. She was nowhere to be seen. I never heard of her. We fought during the second liberation with Raila Odinga in detention, Miguna outside. Miguna was arrested and put in detention. Miguna came out, was released. Miguna was expelled from the University of Nairobi. Miguna went into exile. Did he stop? He continued fighting for multi-party democracy by leading the Committee of Democracy in Kenya. Who were one of my members? Willy Mutunga. Miguna was a teenager at that time, leading veterans. So when somebody says, Raila made me, nobody would have known me. Just because you are ignorant and you can't read and you have not done your research, you can't blame Miguna for your ignorance. Number two, to appoint somebody as senior advisor and your chief strategist means the guy is knowledgeable, the guy is competent. Out of 40 million Kenyans, whom did he choose? He could have chosen Esther Passaris. Did he choose Esther Passaris as his advisor? He chose Miguna.
Okay.
Miguna worked as his advisor. Thirdly, lastly, so I reported what happened at the Pentagon. What kind of a betrayal is that? I told the truth. Let Esther say it did not happen. She was not there. She can't speak about things she did not know. She emerged from nowhere that is she Mama Supu. She's selling beauty. She thinks beauty gives you credibility and integrity to go for leadership. Esther Passaris is nothing but a flower girl.
Esther, I'm going to give you 1 minute to respond real quick.
Yeah.
He says you're a flower girl.
Let me tell you something. I lit Nairobi. On his website, I'm told he says he's going to be the light of Nairobi. As far as I'm concerned, Nairobi is already lit. The guy is absolutely ignorant. He comes here and he thinks he can bash everybody. By the way, have you received an email from my lawyer? Have you received an email from my lawyer?
Why don't you ask your lawyer?
Okay, here is the letter.
Why don't you?
Here is the letter served.
So,
I'm suing him for defamation.
For what?
For what? Because he calls me cartels. You know,
yes, you're a cartel.
I just hope he has enough
Esther,
money.
you're a cartel. You got it.
I just hope he has enough money to pay everybody that will sue him.
Are you suing
Or he has good
are you
enough
suing
furniture
Miguna?
that we can auction him.
Are you suing him?
Yes, definitely.
For what? What did he say?
Because let me tell you something. He put an advert on the Twitter handle saying that we are all cartels. The thieves, he's going to deal with the thieves, he's going to deal with the drug dealers. I mean, you don't need to stand out by bashing people. If you have a vision for Nairobi, speak about it. Why do you need to step on everybody else? I mean, at the end of the day, you're in this city, and the governor of this city is Kidero. And if you have issues with him, then let that be the side. Focus on the issues. I mean, let me tell you something.
Is that a question?
Hold on.
I thought this was a session for questions.
No, she's making a statement.
No, is that a question?
She's making a statement.
I don't have a question for you.
You said.
And I hope you take this because it's served.
No.
Yes, it
I
is
don't
served.
know. I don't care about that.
You should.
Because you lose all your cases. So what if
Let me
you
tell
sue
you
me?
something.
You can sue me 10 times. It doesn't matter.
This is a man.
But can I respond?
Yes.
Let me respond. Esther Passaris.
He knows me so well.
On the 26th of October, 2005,
Oh, wow.
you are named in Parliament as having obtained a contract to adopt a light and procedurally. Esther Passaris, because you asked for it, so you are very corrupt. In fact, your files, I've done research on you, your files in City Hall stink to the high heavens. Number two, you asked for it.
You know what? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. He's just building my case. He's building my case.
Let me respond, Esther Passaris,
Continue.
because you asked for it on live TV.
I need it. I need it.
Yes, you need
Yes,
it,
exactly.
and you will get it.
Continue
you will get
defaming
it.
me.
You will get it, Esther
defaming me.
Passaris. Esther Passaris on the 27th of December,
How do you know all these dates?
2007, because I was there with her, at the Pentagon House, in the impending days when Raila's victory was almost certain, you announced to the gathering that after Raila is inaugurated, you will take 30 days sex holiday in Seychelles.
Sex
A
holiday.
woman
Sex holiday.
who has absolutely no integrity, a socialite bimbo, whose only claim to fame is because she is looking for billionaire sponsors, Yesterday, it was Mwangi of Equity. The other day, it was Gichuru of the former electricity Kenya Power, crying for a man to marry you because you believe that the man promised to marry you, and for that reason, you took a man to court.
Woo!
Esther Passaris, you can sue me 1,000,000 times and it would not bother me.
On that note, Esther, I'm going to have you respond after the break. We're going to have to take a break. And that's a disclaimer, by the way. The views are those of the guests, not mine, not KTN, nobody. Goodness gracious me. Miguna.
A revolutionary, you don't play with revolutionaries.
Clearly.
If you try...
Keep tweeting at Miguna Miguna, at Esther Passaris, at Koinanga